Hello everyone, welcome back to We Flip Cars. We're out in the company car, off to buy a couple of cars today. As you can see from the thumbnail, one of them is from a subscriber. She's tried sending the car to Webuyanycar, not very happy with the service, so we're about to expose them today. And Liam's off on a 200-mile journey to buy a
Ford Ranger. Cannot wait, been looking for one for a while, managed to find a nice one in Telford. Got quite a long journey there, but we won it through our network of main dealers and it looks like an absolute gem. So hopefully when I get there, it is as described and I can come back and meet up with Chris and have a look around this Fiat 500 that Chris is looking at. I'm also really excited to hear how that goes. So yeah, let's crack on. That's a nice early morning sale before we head off, mate, isn't it?
deposit on the Toyota Hilux. Another fresh one sold, ready to go. Let's go and buy some more.
MOT tomorrow, collection Saturday. But first, we're off on the train. You're going to lock up?
Let's do it, mate. Let's go.
No. Put over.
So that's meal sorted, mission completed my end. Don't know how Liam's getting on, but we are in the 2015 Fiat 500. It's a nice little automatic, 69,000 miles. It was a subscriber that reached out to us. It was his daughter's first car. She's actually bought a new car, went to trade this in, and because it's got a few battle wounds on it, a few marks on the bumpers, and there is a dent on the wing, which we'll show you in more detail in a second when we get back, didn't get offered enough from the main dealer, so they thought they'd go down the Webuyanycar route. Unfortunately, what Webuyanycar like to do, they like to entice you in the price online, and when you get there, they pull it apart for different reasons, and the price falls so dramatically, they just couldn't accept it. So, Grant, if you're watching, thanks for reaching out. We agreed a price, we got some detailed photos from him, agreed a price which is actually pretty much on par with the original Webuyanycar price they was offered. The car looks like it's been well maintained, it's got good service history, it's had a recent cam belt change. You might be able to see from inside, looks really tidy inside. Pretty happy that it is a genuine car, it's just got a few marks on it that we've got to sort out. So, Paul the Paint, he's our man, let's get it back, get him booked in. We'll show you all around it.
It's full of 10 coaches. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now as it's ready to leave.
Okay, so we've got here and I'm going to have to walk away, unfortunately. After a long discussion with the guys in the office, I've decided to walk away from this one because we have got a load of oil in the water tank, which is an absolute pain because I've got to get a train back. But it is what it is.
and eventually people would stop talking shit. Anything that's going on in the world, a bloke selling a car that needs, you know, it's knackered, he's going to say a great run of this. Bullshit.
What a long day that was. Looks like the Fiat's back here though. Chris must be here as well. There he is.
Hi.
Hello, mate. Oh, mate, what a disaster.
Not good, mate.
Nah,
Not good.
long day,
Did
really
you look
long.
at the Fiat though?
I've just glanced at it, mate. Yeah, I've seen this outside.
Mate, go and have a proper look. You're going to need to go and buy about 20 litres of paint, but it's doable. It's got the makings of a nice car.
Is it going to cheer me up?
It will, mate. Go and have a look.
All right, let's have a look. New stock car that we've just purchased. And it's a bit of a project car. There's quite a bit of paint that needs doing on it. So we've got this front bumper corner. There's a little bit along this sill. So Paul's here today for us to try and get this looking retail ready. Now the worst of it is this wing. And it is in terrible condition. He's going to get the panel beater out and try and straighten that out as best as he can for us. If we need to, we're going to get a replacement wing. We have got one of those, so we're going to play it by ear, see how he gets on today. But these cappuccino colours on the Fiat 500 are so hard to match, so I'm looking forward to how this one's going to come out. Need a door handle. Alloys are in decent condition. We're going to have to polish that bit there. Toe and eye cover needs replacing. As you can see, a bit more polishing on this rear bumper. But the interior is absolutely mint. It's a low mileage automatic, so it's a very rare little car. It's the sort of thing that's going to sell within a week or so of us advertising it, so it needs to look proper. It's got full service history. It's the lounge model with a sunroof. So, yeah, I'm excited with this bit of stock. We need to get it turned around as quick as possible, get it up for sale and get it gone. So, been picked up today. We've got Paul in as well today to do the paint. Let's see how we get on. Model. Here we've got the grand reveal. It took a bit of time, but the time has finally arrived. So only little bit we've got to do now is get that door handle and the rear towing eye cover. What do you think, mate?
Mate, I think what a transformation. Paul's done a cracking job. Considering the colour, although we did have to lock him in a unit for 4 days and feed and water him, I think it's come out nice. You've got to remember, Liam, it's a 9-year-old car, it's entitled to a bit of paintwork, and it's a small auto. We both know they are like rocking all shit.
They sure are. HPI clear, only a little bit of damage. She must have bashed it into a wall or something. So we've managed to get that all repaired, almost ready for retail now. We're going to get it photoed and advertised, and hopefully get it sold pretty rapid, mate. If history repeats itself, this is the sort of car that flies off the shelf.
We will sell this quick. So quick, we better get in quick and do the numbers and get this video out.
Let's do it.
Numbers time, people. First off, let's talk about the truck that never happened. 2 reasons Liam was really excited about that truck.
Yep.
1, he wanted it to tow his jet ski.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
And 2, the amount of profit that was going to be in it.
Yeah, there's going to be a bundle of profit in it. I was so disappointed. I thought I'd got myself an absolute bargain. So just to break it down, I won the truck for 13,250 plus the VAT. And they gave a retail on that 18,250 plus the VAT. So there's about £5 profit in that.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit strong, that retail, but
I think so. So I've done a bit of research. You can buy them for about 17 grand plus the VAT, and that's probably where I would have been at. And that would have been about 3.5 grand profit after the fees.
Yeah, still a lovely bit of profit.
It's a nice bit of profit, but when you take into consideration the risk involved, obviously once I got there and oil in the water coolant system is never a good thing, is it? Because they're just two things that shouldn't mix. It could be a head gasket, it could be a number of different things. EGR cooler could have been replaced, causing contamination. It could have been, like I say, a number of different things. Worst case scenario would have been a new engine, so that would have cost £5 plus to get a new engine for that.
Not worth the risk, mate.
No.
I mean, luckily we've got a relationship with the dealer. In fairness to them, they would have took it in part exchange. They wouldn't have known about the fault.
No.
Luckily, you spotted it.
Yeah, very fortunate. Obviously, that's why you have got to make sure when buying a car, no matter where you are, you just got to do your basic checks. Very basic checks. It's something that everyone buying a car should always do, is check the oil and water levels, make sure there's no oil in the water, and make sure there's no cloudy condensation stuff in the oil as well.
Yeah. But you'd be better off losing the 150 odd quid it costs you on the train journeys, there and back, rather than spend the 13,250.
Plus the VAT, which worked out about 15.9, I believe.
Yeah. And buy yourself a potential load of problems.
Loads of problems, absolute headache, maybe a new engine. Even when you put a new engine in something, you're never 100% confident, are you?
No, it's not worth the risk.
So it just wasn't worth the risk for me. So yeah.
So no takeaway tonight for Liam, because he didn't earn his money out of that one. Yeah. But back to reality, the Fiat 500. Now this is one we're quite pleased with, because we do like bringing them back to life.
Absolutely love it, the whole process. Obviously I wasn't there when you collected it. You got in touch with a subscriber. What was his name? So shout him out.
Yeah, Grant. Shout out Grant. So he reached out to us. So it was his daughter's car. She'd had it as her first car. Nice little car. They've kept it well maintained. They've done a cam belt on it recently. Kept up the annual servicing. Nice colour. We do like those. Popular little car.
Really popular.
Small auto. Exactly the sort of car we're looking for. He initially reached out to us and explained the situation. She bought a brand new car. The main dealer took a look at her car. Didn't fancy it because of the bits of damage around the bodywork.
Yeah, that was it, mate.
Before they contacted us, they went to Webuyanycar.
Yep.
Now, what Webuyanycar like to do, we've had this in the past quite a lot with customers who we bought cars off. You put in your details online and they give you a price. When you get there, they pick holes in incomplete service history, which it wasn't in this case with this car. They will knock money off if it's only got one key. They'll knock money off for marks on the alloy wheels. But most importantly, they will knock a lot of money off if there's any damage on the bodywork.
On the bodywork, madness, absolute madness. When he said how much that they had knocked off, over £1,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, so allegedly the on-screen price that they were quoted was £5,074. And when they got there, they couldn't believe it that Webuyanycar tried knocking over £1,000 off of it.
Well over £1,000.
Yeah.
So,
but this is what they do. This is all alleged, but apparently we've heard in the past that they entice you in with this figure, and then when you get there, they pull it apart and they just hope that you're going to surrender. You've made your mind up.
Yeah, I know loads of people that have had it, and it's not right in my opinion. I think that the way that they entice you in with a figure, and then once you get there, if you're someone who hasn't got much car knowledge and you don't know how much it costs to fix something, they can just pull your pants down, can't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, we're lucky, we're in the trade, so we do get things at trade prices. Paul the painter, he does look after us. But I suppose as just general public, they can be scared off if Webuyanycar explain to them that it's going to cost X amount to do this, X amount to do that. They then just let the car go and they let them take it for pretty much whatever number they say.
Yeah, whatever, it's up to them, isn't it? If the customer has no clue and they're being told how much it's going to cost, if they have no clue at all, then
they just believe it.
Of course they're going to. A reputable company like Webuyanycar, they're going to believe it.
Yeah. And
it's not right, in my opinion. Absolutely not right. So, well done for reaching out to us. And yeah, we gave you a fair offer. Pretty
much the original Webuyanycar offer, which was a live, up-to-date trade price.
Well, it would have been a cap clean price.
So it would have, and it certainly wasn't cap clean.
It certainly wasn't cap clean, but obviously we took into consideration that it is a small auto, and they're a very popular car. So if we're going to pay a little bit over the odds to a subscriber, especially,
And we can look through the little bit of damage. We know it was a good, solid, honest, genuine car. Good service history. Definitely worth reviving.
100%.
So, getting to the numbers. So we paid £5,000 for that car.
Yep.
It did want a lot of paint. Paul looked after us, but it was still
500 quid to get all that bodywork repaired, which in today's market is a fair price.
Yeah, pleased with that, pleased with that. We will put a fresh MOT on it and a small service. So we're looking at a couple of £100 for that.
Yep. So that's probably going to give us a total profit of around about £1,300. Now we put a lot of work into that. Obviously we've got the advertising costs to come out of that as well, but
yeah,
that's a general guide price in terms of profit.
Yeah, so if we retail that for 6,995, as Liam said, pre-tax profit, £1,300-ish. Hopefully it'll be a nice quick sale. We do sell those Fiat 500s quickly, and especially being an auto, that's not going to hang around.
Not at all. I wouldn't be surprised by the time we make our next video. Touch wood. It's
Get it sold. Yeah, let's get it sold. So that's the end of another video. Another little car rescued, back on the road and ready for its new owner.
Webuyanycar have been exposed. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. We'll be uploading more content as much as we can. Leave us a little comment in the comment section as well. We'd love to hear some feedback.
Yep, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon in the next one.